Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. I have a project share for you all today, and this is for Luisa and I, our swap that we were creating for each other. And it's called we have a hashtag. It's hashtag WW, which is Wacky Wednesday Holiday Caddy Swap 21. And I'm just going to share with you some gifts that I'm going to be gifting to her. By the time you see this video, she's already received her box from me. So first I'm going to start with this. We're supposed to include a sequins mix, but my container, this is a snowman from Dollar Tree. It's kind of hard to see his face, but I used some pink, what is this called? Nouveau drops. So all this is Nouveau drops. I used pink, gold, green stickles, and I used my new die from KS Crafts I hauled from Amazon to put her name on here, and it's just on really thin foam, you know, the Michael's Crafters, the kids craft foam. I also included a regular size, it's not a mini, it's a regular size glitter spoon I hauled from Dollar Tree a while back. And then I just used my glue gun to make a hole in the top of the spoon. I added a jump ring, extra large jump ring to the top of the spoon. And then I put 3 little charms here. We got a little snow globe and a Christmas tree, and the last one is a snowman. And you know, she could take this off and put it on one of her miniature spoons or whatnot, but yeah, I thought this would be really cute as a sequins mix. So it has sequins, it has snowflakes, it has clay, peppermints, and it also has some dewdrops and glitter balls, you know, all that good stuff. I put some blue seam binding at the top where the hanger part is, and I added a little extra piece right here so she could hang it when she does empty it out, if she chooses to empty out this sequins mix. But it was so fun making this mix. I mean, gosh, I was just having too much fun. So there you go. And I added this little pink ribbon I got from Dollar Tree a while ago. So that is her first gift from me. The second one, because Luisa loves the gnomes this year, I found this beauty right here from Walmart. I believe it was in one of my hauls. I used some seam binding again from my stash. I added a seam binding hanger, but I also added a bow, the same bow, and then 2 little jingle bells that matches my swap collection. Okay, and then on the bottom here, I just put our hashtag that we're using. You guys can barely see the hashtag. WW Holiday Caddy Swap 2021. And then I just put Happy Holidays, Know Me, and then I have my XOXO right there. I didn't want to do too much, because in case she wanted to really, you know, put this up in her house or actually put it in her tree, she's able to. We are also supposed to include a memory decks card. So this is another KS Craft die, and I used this a while back for Halloween. I created a shaker memory decks box. I didn't do it this time. I used the layering pieces here, added some of the Michael's Christmas stickers that I had hauled a while back, added one of the hot glue mold creations that I made. It's just a little Santa sleigh. And then all the way around, I used my Nouveau drops to just put a little bit of accent around the frame. And then here's the box. I just left it plain, added some gold shimmer paper in the bottom. This is my Memory Dex card. And this is also included with the KS Craft die. It's the Memory Dex card and the box. They come together. I cut mine out twice so that I can have a pocket right here. And then I'm going to add some info on the inside. I just used one of the cut aparts. It comes out if you're trying to make the shaker part. This is the negative space. And I just cut off the bottom to make a card so it could fit in the pocket. And she could pull that out. I'll probably add a little bow right there. And then it could fit in the box directly. I used Silent Night paper collection, paper pad from Michaels, and also Luisa's digital collection because it's so pretty. And I printed her collection out on my shimmer paper, glitter paper from Walmart. So this is some Dollar Tree tulle. I made a little bit of trim here using the streamer that Luisa had gifted to me a while back. I put it together with the same tool that I used up on the rosette. And she could just see a little bit going there. So on the back, I will include my sticker or my label. But, you know, it's kind of repetitive once you add your card, your information on the card. But that, I love this Memory Dex card, this die, because it also comes with the little box. So sweet. All right, so there is my Memory Dex card. I also created this little ornament type deal. This is from Target. It's the envelope ornament. I took my gold leaf pen or gold leaf marker and touched the edges with it. And then I also touched the letters with it. With the gnome, this is a Dollar Tree Christmas ornament. What I use to color mine are the glitter markers, also from Dollar Tree. And they look like this. It says glitter marker. And they have several colors. I just used the pink, blue, and green. And then I also added my snow marker that I hauled from I think it was Urban Gems or Amazon, one of the two. But I still have to change the hanger part right here. I want to use my seam binding, and then I'm going to add it onto this also. So this is going to go in here just like that. I have to write my info on the back also. I still got things to do. But that is what I have for her as far as the gift parts. Oh no, I'm also going to be packaging up this beautiful snowman. This is coming from Dollar Tree. Now, I'm not sure if she already has this. All I did was take off the label, and I will probably tie a ribbon on here, wrap it in some bubble wrap, and gift this to her. I also have, I already put it in my, I already put it in the box. I wanted to ship it to her. This is a mug I picked up recently. This is from Walmart. And the only thing I'm going to do is wrap it in bubble wrap. This will be my gift to her. I also added some ribbon that I recently found at Walmart. And this one is beautiful. It's a pink, I don't know, with some silver edging right here. I found this in the Christmas shop area where all the ornaments are. And that one I think comes with 12 feet. I'm gonna put that on the bottom. And then this one, these three here, they are like velvet type ribbon. So there's a light pink, a blush, and a white. And I'm adding also that together. So these were all found in the same spot. And I'm just gonna put this here, and hopefully she realizes there's something in there. But look at how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I was going to find a mug and try to personalize it, but this is so pretty. I just want to gift it to her just like that. And it's by the Time and Table at Walmart, in case you're interested. It is everyday use, ceramic mug, 16 ounces, dishwasher safe. And I believe this is not good for microwave because of the foil treatment on there. Okay. Oh yeah, and the other thing was, with this ornament, I am going to be making, I'm going to make another box using the same KS Craft die for the Memory Decks card, because I just measured it and it fits. So I'm going to make another box for her. Now this is another box yet again. I made this from scratch, and it takes two 12 by 12 pieces of paper. I added some rosettes in here for her, but the main item in here is, let me see, this is the embellishment book. So it looks like that, and I've already shared this, so I don't want to pull this out again. And it's got a bunch of embellishment pieces in there. And if you're interested, I'll try to share the link for this particular project. And for this box, I put my label on the inside. You can see it's peeking right there. So I just put it on the inside. And then I'll just add these rosettes back on the top of the box. And I thought that was just beautiful, just like that. So on the very, very top, I included a shaker with her alphas, with her letters. This is another KS Craft die. And it's the same letters. So I only cut these out. Let me see. Let me find it. Here it is. So this is the negative space from the shaker pieces. And then I just layered it and put it onto the snowman. So I only had to cut it out once. I also added some stickles to the branches on the paper. I added those. And I added stickles to the top layer of the shaker bits. Now we're supposed to include a shaker. That's about as shaky as it's gonna get. Let me make sure it's not moving. There you go. And it's a good sized box. And this one is, let me see. It measures 6 3/4 by 5 5/8. And it's an odd shape because the book's thickness, the thickness of the book, it's pretty wide or pretty tall. So it's about 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches deep. So I thought that was perfect. And the reason it's off center, the bow is not centered, is because when I started with the layering pieces, I put the very edge of the paper here, and then I just continued, and then it went down this way and then onto the bottom. So yeah, I hope she likes this. I think this is going to be really, really pretty when she opens up the box. So let me move this out of the way, and then I can show you what our main, what our main swap is, okay? Those are all just gifts. Because it wouldn't fit in a regular large flat rate box. Let me show you what we made. I made Christian's Crafty Adventures Ultimate Caddy, Desk Caddy. Okay, whoops, there he goes. I have this little gnome, so it's super huge. Let me move it to the side, and then I can show you what I made. So this is also from Walmart. I found this there. I just cut the hanger off. So this is a Christmas ornament, but that's all I did. I just cut the loop part there. I cut that off. I also made her this little garland, and I painted these beads. These are Dollar Tree wood beads, and I painted them pink, green, and white. It's like a whitewash. And then this white bead right here, the larger bead, this is from Amazon. I hauled this in a previous crafty haul. And I made this garland, added our little Nomi on the bottom, and another tag that I hauled just this year. Just says Merry Christmas, and I thought that was very cute. And I know she has a tiered tray, so I'm going to gift that to her. The other thing here is we're supposed to include an embellishment box. I've already shared this in a previous project share, so I don't want to open this up. It does have a large tassel attached to it. It's just the regular Dollar Tree embellishment box that we all use. And a large tassel here. I really don't want to open this. Oh my god. Oh, I have to. Let's just, I'll rewrap it. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember how I wrapped it. But let's just get into it. Okay. Let's move this caddy out the way. And ta-da! Look at this gorgeous. I mean, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love her digital kit. Here's her little, this is her Christmas digital kit, guys. If you're not aware, she does have a digital kit. If you just go to her YouTube channel or her Instagram, she has links to show you where you can purchase her digitals. So this is the embellishment box, and this one is called Gnome for Christmas. Okay, her digital, her Christmas digital. And then I have a bunch of goodies in here for her. Got some wired beads, a few wire beads, some jingle bells, some pretty bows here. I got silver and gold, what are these called? Findings. I've got some charms and some, yeah, some really cute goodies for her, some tassels. I've got some Santa hats, and hopefully she can put these to use. Yeah, it's a really cute collection, I think. I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. And then my tassel dingle dangle is right here. This is a ready-made faux leather tassel. I got this from, I don't know, Dollar Tree, I guess, a long time ago. It was just in my stash. And then I added another snow globe here. I got a snowflake, and I have a Santa added to our embellishment. So that is one of the requirements for our swap. So yeah, let me get this rewrapped, and we can continue on. Trying to keep things a little wrapped up, so when she goes to open them, it's like Christmas. Okay, so I'm not going to put it back in because I'm going to show you the caddy. So there you go. So I also have another embellishment box, sort of. This is a Dollar Tree mask container, and I added one of my cookie sheets, cookie trays right there that we assembled during one of the lives. And I just wrapped some ribbon on here for decoration. And what I have in here are some trim that I've sewn. So this is the streamer that Luisa had gifted to me, and then I have this Dollar Tree faux snow mesh on top, and then I folded the trims so that it's a different finish. So I thought that was useful. And then on the back I have some rosettes that are like mini rosettes that will match the collection, and then some iridescent tassels. Okay, so there's this one. The next one, I got her some pens, and these are little mini pens from Dollar Tree. I just covered the front with some of the paper pad from Michael's, the Silent Night paper. And there's the trim, you can actually see it. And these are Luisa's gingerbread people. And these are the Michael's sticker set that I hauled. So simple decoration. And then these are the pens. So I thought that was cute. I also put together a collection of pom-poms I thought would match really well with the collection. And I did this one on a live. And the whole time she's like, oh, who's that for? I was like, oh, for another swap. No, it was for her. And there's her beautiful, ugly sweater. It's not ugly. I love this sweater. And I just used some stickers in my stash. This is another KS Craft die. This is from a smaller die set. And I just added the pom-pom bag topper to this recycled bag that I had from another haul. The next thing I did was I made these stockings for her, and she was, I know she knows they were for her, but I put a set of stockings in here for her. She could gift them, she could use them in her home, but I know these are her favorite colors, the pink and mint. I also used some rosettes, the little rosettes, the fancy rosettes, the glue gun Christmas tree, one of the poinsettias that we created with Wandy. There's my new die from KS Craft. It says sweater weather. Isn't that cute? And it's got her hot cocoa. This is her digital paper background. So there's her Luisa's poinsettias. There's another one of the Nomis that we hauled from Walmart, and I think this came out really cute. So there's the Dollar Tree mesh, more glue gun stuff, and I added some snowflakes. They're all different, but I think they're cute. And then let me see. So a lot of embellishments in this swap. Let me move these out of the way. Very, very pretty. I think they all look good together. Her digital kit looks gorgeous mixed with the Silent Night. So if you're interested in purchasing her digital kit, you could complement it with the Silent Night paper pad from Michaels. It goes very well together. So I made this little embellishment book. So that's 2 embellishment books. Yay! This is using the new KS Craft die, the Ho Ho Ho. This comes with the cookie sheet. This is before I knew how to decorate the O's. I didn't know what I was doing. There's more of that snow marker up on the top of the cuff of the stocking, and some snowflakes up on the top. So the first page, I laminated the inside pages. The outside pages are not laminated because of the stitching. More of her digital collection right here, the little mistletoe. I added the 2 gingerbreads from the cookie cutter die cut set. And these are also from the die set. I added Luisa's little cupcake suite on the background. So this is one whole embellishment piece. And again, I'm using her digital paper for the background paper. So here is a bag topper that I made for her, and it's got the little Christmas tree truck and a sentiment, and the back has some of her packages that are in her collection. So there you go, and here's the second bag topper, and it has her her sweater with the gnome on the front, and it's got a present, and her tumbler. I was like, what is the word for that? That's her tumbler in the same digital collection. Oh my gosh, you guys, I loved playing with this. It was just so, it was so easy, so much fun. This is another embellishment. These are all embellishments. She just has to pop them off, and they're very usable, ready to be used. This is her cut aparts. There's a sugar cookie, a candle. These are from the cookie die set that I was telling you about. So is the snowman. This is Luisa's sugar cookie die cut. Just put those two together and it becomes one embellishment. Now these are bottle caps, and these little itty bitty dies are all from the little sugar cookie die set, the KS Craft die set. And so are the bottle caps. These are another KS Craft die. So there's the large, there's the medium, and there's the small. So 2 medium, 1 large, and then the rest are small. It is so pretty. It looks so pretty. So these are the Michaels papers with Luisa's papers. So how pretty is that? Here's another one, the sugar cookie dies. These are all dies from that cookie sheet from KS Crafts. And I just popped all of them on those little teeny tiny foam dots. And it's easy to remove and ready to use. So that's also why I laminated all these little stockings. And I love this one right here. Really, really simple. She can add her sentiment. She could put it on a bag, whatever. She could put it on a card. I mean, I'm sure she'll know how to use it. But the thing is, the work is already done. And all she has to do is pop them out and put them to use. And the good thing is they're on glitter. There's glitter paper. That's printable glitter paper. And I got that from Walmart. All right, guys. We're not even there yet. Not even there yet. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay, put that back. Now I'm trying to wrap it nice and neat, so when she gets it, it's like Christmas, you know? And that is how I wrap things with tissue and try not to use any tape. Okay, so that goes over here so we don't put it right back in. I also picked up this little clip from Walmart. It was 98 cents. And I'm using that as a decorative piece on the box, on the caddy. So the next thing I got is this little bag right here. Look at how gorgeous all these nomies are. I found this bag at, I want to say TJ Maxx or whatever, I think. Look at the cute little tag. I'm going to leave it blank so she could use it for whatever she wants to use it for. So inside, we also had to include a traveler's notebook, journal, whatever. It had to be a planner type thing. Junk journal, planners, notebook, whatever. I'm using all the all the words. But this was the very first thing I created, and it was on our live. And yeah, she totally thought it was for me. So I created a rosette. I added one of the Michael's sticker on top of the rosette, and these are two separate pieces, and I added that also. That's in the sticker pack. And then on the inside, I have another gift. It has some Christmas stickers. I added one of my bag toppers on there. And it's one of my mini doily die cuts that I hauled from Amazon. And these little tiny sentiments are also from KS Craft, and I hauled that from Amazon also. This is a paper clip. I used Luisa's digital kit again, and the peppermint and the bow, and they're both printed on glitter paper. And I just hot glued it to a paper clip and added her button on the back just to cover up all the good glue mess. That's a sideways paper clip. And then this is the same paper clip style. I just made her another paper clip. And so here you go. This is a fussy cut piece from the Silent Night paper pad. And this is a sticker, same kit. Now, when I say it's the sticker, those are usually, it's coming from the same kit. And my inserts, I use the Silent Night paper pad again on pink, very light pink. And then on just the first page, I kind of put a sticker or an embellishment piece down on the inserts. So there's one. This is Luisa's digital kit again, the Christmas tree. The second insert we have here, and behind the decoration or the ephemera, I have just a little bit of snow tulle behind it, so you could barely see it. You could see it in person, but yeah. All right, so this is a paper clip I made using Luisa's digital kit. These are the tags, a part of her ephemera pieces. And this is a ready-made store-bought paper clip, and I just covered the fronts and left the magnets where they were. So it just goes on like that, very easily. And look at how pretty that goes together. Gorgeous. Look at that. Ding, ding. You got the red and white there, and you got the poinsettia down here on the inside, first sheet. So this is the next insert, and it's the same technique. I got the tulle, and I got some stickers. I very lightly decorated the fronts because it was already thick. And when she gets this, she can pull out some pages if it's too many. She can even pull out some inserts, it doesn't matter. Here's more stickers, and there's another paper clip. It's too easy to make this paper clip, guys. It's just a tassel, and I just attached it running through the paper clip. So yeah, that's how easy that is. And you just clip it on there. See how easy? The next insert here is more of the stickers from the collection, and this snow tulle in the back. And there's another sticker, and then the next one is this beautiful ice skate with the puffy sticker right there. There's a puffy sticker, and on the inside we have this ornament with another puffy sticker layer. And then on the back I included this from Dollar Tree. It's a 2022 calendar. It's a notepad with the mini calendar, and I mean, it's really cute. Oh my gosh, it just completes my junk journal. She could use it for photos. She can use it for whatever she would love to put this to use for, or not. She can actually throw her thoughts and stuff into this book. And it's a nice size, and it fits perfect in this bag. I just put it in like that. And now that I've shared it, I think I will add just a small piece of tape to keep it closed. It is pretty thick, but I don't want it to fall out of the bag in the mail. So I'm just gonna add tape right there. I didn't want to add tissue because I don't know. Tissue's not going to keep it from falling out. So there you go, perfect. And then you got the little tag on the front. I'm leaving the bottom of the bag folded, and I will show you the rest of my caddy. This is a pretty long video, guys, so I'm very sorry about that. So this is what the caddy looks like. Christian has a tutorial how to put this together, and I wanted to make this super sturdy, so it has several layers of cardstock and decorative paper on there also. So I have my sticker in the back right there, you can see in the bottom. I also added a bottom piece to the base. So right here, this is some covered like a cereal box, just to keep all the layers sturdy and together. And it's just like an eighth or quarter of an inch thick around the edges, the width and the length, or the length and the width, whatever you want to call it. And I think it makes it so much more sturdy. But yeah, so here is what it looks like from the front. If you were looking at it on the desk, this is what it's gonna look like. I added 2 of the gnomes to the side. I didn't want to put too much to get in the way of the drawer right here, which I will show you in a minute. Here are more of the poinsettias that we created with Wandy. There's my trim that I made with the streamer, Dollar Tree streamer and Dollar Tree tulle. The pom-poms, pink pom-poms, are from Rhoda, Happy Little Corner on Instagram. It came with the Halloween kit that I had purchased from her. It was included with her Halloween collection. So this is what it looks like on the side. It's kind of hard to show you because it's huge, guys. And yeah, so thank you, Wandy, for the beautiful poinsettias. I love it. I put it together. I used my glue pen to go around on these petals. So if you're not familiar, there's a Sakura Quickie glue. This is best used with foiling if you're interested. So that's what I used on this one. And then on this one, I used my Glitterific so that I have two different finishes, but they're still both very beautiful. And Wandy had gifted me this glitter shimmer swirly hollies and the poinsettias. I just put it all together. This little hardware here, the drawer pull, I got from Amazon, and it comes in a set of 140 different colors and everything. So I put that there. Now I'm going to show you the drawer. Let me open this up, and this drawer in Christian's tutorial, it does not have a divider. It's just one big piece, but the divider piece is very easy to make. Okay, so this here, this compartment, I added an embellishment box again, and it's not anything big, but it is, you know, it's very cute. Simple belly band. I used the Michael's paper pad and some pink cardstock. So for this one, I have some embellishment pieces, some light bulbs, some you know, different pieces from Hobby Lobby, and some buttons that you could clip off and use as charms. Added some of my bows I shared with her with the little pearls, and these are little Hobby Lobby cookie cutters for the little tree. More of those gingerbread buttons, and these little wood pieces I believe I got from Walmart. They look like Scrabble pieces. And then on the back, I added some of the wood veneers that I have in my collection that are very tiny. So I added some large ones and some small pieces. And these are the Jen Hatfield, mainly the Jen Hatfield wood veneers. So yeah, these are from somewhere else. I don't remember where they're from. But yeah, some of the wood veneers, some that I've colored for her, and just not like she needs ideas, because she is really, really creative, and I love how she comes up with how to color these things. So very simple belly band, and that goes in here. I'm also sharing just a little bit of tulle, mainly to keep it secured so it's not moving, but also to share. I'm gifting her some EOs, some blackberry hibiscus, and some sweet peach sickles. I've got the little bottles with some, I don't know, these dewdrops and some silver stars. I'm sharing some of my brads with her, some gold and some copper and some black. And I'm sharing some of the enamel dots that I was gifted from a previous swap from Poochie Tats on Instagram. She hosted a swap with some ladies. The boho swap, my swap partner made those for me. Then I'm also sharing more sequin mix. Not like she doesn't have enough, but you know, gotta share. This one also is, I don't want to open it because it's got all these little angel hair shred in there, and it's like so hard to manage. But they're just candy beads or sweets. So that's what's in there, and I'm going to put this right back in the way it was so that it doesn't, you know, oof. If I can get it back in here. Oh boy, that was the hard part, trying to find out how to make it fit and stay also. Let's see. I'll put this back in to the caddy. So that's what it looks like. And I am going to reassemble everything back to where they were so we can get this packed. Oh boy. Hold on. Ooh. I don't know. Takes a minute to do this. Okay. And then put all this other stuff back in. I can remember everything in it. Alrighty. So I'm supposed to also include a wand, but I don't know. I don't know. Put this one in here. I know this goes in here. And, oh, okay. Just like that. And I know this one goes in here. And this one goes in here. Wait, actually these go here in the front. See what I mean? Strategically placed, guys. You gotta make sure you put it in the right spot. All right, and then this goes in the skinny spot right in here. This is my stockings. It goes right there. My little embellishment piece goes here beside it. So look at that. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And this is sweater weather on the top. And then this bad boy goes in the back, the very back. That is where this goes. So perfect. Oh my God. It is heavy. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then I'll have him just sitting here. Just gonna sit here. And how this is gonna get packed is gonna get it's gonna be laying down on its back. So majority of this will be, I'm gonna have to wrap it in more tissue paper so that stuff will stay and it doesn't all run away, you know, from me. So there you go. There is our gorgeous. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to get this in the mail and get it out of here because this is just going to be so fabulous to see her open this bad boy up. So we have our mug. We have our little snowman. Isn't he cute? We have our memory decks card. Oh my gosh. Can't even see in this thing. We have our snowman with all of his fun stuff. So 2 snowmen, sending her all the snow. This will be going in a box as soon as I get it assembled. So there'll be two little boxes like this. And we have this gigantic, oh my gosh, you guys, I made so many. She's gonna freak out. And then our beautiful Nomi. Oh my gosh, just look at this beautiful. Oh, yes, so excited. So now I have to set it up and take a beautiful picture so that it can do it some justice. You know, it's gotta get a pretty picture for like school day, you know, school picture. So yeah. Alrighty guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video and I will see you all on the next one. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe, join the fam, and I'll see you all again. And hit the notification so you know when we go live. Bye guys.